Hey, Josh Boorman here, just outside Sandgate Magistrates Court, North Brisbane. Appeared here today on a drive under the influence of alcohol, a high range reading, but our client was in charge of the vehicle at the time. It was a sort of matter that needed a lot of clarification. The police fact sheet read, and as the prosecutor got up today and spoke to the court, said that our client was found passed out in his vehicle at 5:20 a.m. in Brisbane, which is an industrial area, passed out at the wheel in a car which was significantly damaged, basically a write-off, undrivable. He was sitting there with the engine on, and it, from all intents and purposes, looked like that he had been involved in a significant collision whilst under the influence of alcohol. We needed to do a lot of clarification with this because the facts weren't as they seemed. Yes, he was in charge of the vehicle over the alcohol limit, but he had not driven the vehicle whilst under the influence. In fact, 5.5, 6 hours earlier, he was involved in a single vehicle collision at Mount Nebo by himself. Ran off the side of the road on a windy mountainous road and landed in a ditch, and that's how the vehicle sustained significant damage. And this was about 6 hours earlier. He then ordered a tow truck. He got the vehicle transferred to Brisbane to a wrecker's yard. This was at about 12:30 at night. He's then gone home, being depressed, upset about the incident, and very worried about his vehicle. He started drinking. So for the next 3 hours, he consumed a number of gin and Red Bulls, and started drinking quite heavily because he was obviously upset about the entire incident that had just taken place. He's then, in his infinite wisdom, decided to call for an Uber to get transferred back to his vehicle just to assess the damage and see the state of play with his car. He got there, he realised how bad it was. He was obviously very intoxicated by this time, and he decided to get into his car, listen to some music, turn the air conditioner on, and that's when he fell asleep for the next couple of hours. So it wasn't as the facts would have led you to believe, where he has driven under the influence of alcohol and written his car off. In fact, the crash had happened 6 hours earlier when he was sober. We had proof to show this through a towing receipt. We also had an Uber receipt to show that he had caught an Uber from his place at Kangaroo Point to where the car was at Brisbane at about 3:30 in the morning. So our story really stacked up in the face of what the court would have otherwise viewed the police facts as a different story. He went along, did the traffic offenders program. He got some good references. His father had passed away only 3 weeks prior to this incident, and he was unable to attend the overseas funeral. So this was obviously had him in a poor state of mind, which we submitted could have been a factor at play in seeing him make the very poor decision to get in an Uber and go back to his car after drinking. He's got a clean record. He's no entries here. He's been here in Australia since for the last four or 5 years. He got no traffic, no criminal record. Very out of character for him. He holds a good achievements in his tertiary education, Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering with honours, and also a Bachelor of Supply Management Systems and Information Systems. So quite an intelligent young man, and he holds a good job with an intention of going and working in the defence sector with in nuclear and securities projects in the future. So we did today want to push upon the court to consider a no conviction order, and given his aspirations of working in those industries where obvious background checks would be done, it was granted by the court to issue a Section 12 no conviction order. So he was extremely happy about that. That was his main concern. We also got his disqualification reduced down to almost the minimum, not quite. We got him 7 months off the road, so he's very, very happy with that. It was a $1,000 fine, but the main thing was that the no conviction was received, and he was very happy about that. So thanks for tuning here at Sandgate Magistrates Court today. I want to thank you for tuning into Boorman Lawyers today. You can catch us at any of the usual social media platforms. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you've got any questions or queries, please don't hesitate to contact us on 1300 941 900. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this video today. I really hope it was informative and helpful for you. There's another couple of videos below that you might want to check out that may be very useful for the process that you might be going through at the moment. Please feel free to like, follow, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we've always got fresh new content coming through all the time.